Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward from Games and Tea, and welcome back to another live stream of Dungeons and Dragons with these wonderful friends of mine who are all about to, well, it's either I'm going to tear their characters to pieces or they're going to tear my poor Sandworm to pieces, one or the other.
We'll see.
I'm not sure which one I want, basically. That's me as a GM. The GM, you kind of want your players to be succeeding, and also you kind of want your own creatures to be succeeding. So it's a weird position to be in. Anyways, yes, welcome back to another stream. As usual, at the start of the streams, I have some announcements to make. Do not worry, we will be joined by Sean, who runs Farrell, and 20 months of madness. Yes, I think you might now be clinically insane because you have been here for 20 months. But thank you very much for that. It's very much appreciated. We will be joined by Sean, who runs the character Farrell, and Zelma, who runs the character Illyria. Sean is currently fighting with his computer, so hopefully the computer will submit to his will, and he'll be able to join us pretty soon. Zelma will be joining us a little bit later in the stream because they are currently not at home. So, but they will hopefully be joining us halfway through the stream, at possibly the most important part of the stream. So let's see about that. To that end, though. Announcements. As usual, at the start of streams, I have to talk about some announcements. One of those is the fact I am an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds, and if you use the link that will be appearing in the chat in a moment when I type it in there, or if you're watching this on YouTube, will be in the description below. If you use that link to purchase your various things through Fantasy Grounds, such as dice packs, such as I'm going to call them DLCs, and not DLCs, but modules for your Pathfinder, Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu, Dungeons and Dragons. I think there's another one in there. I wanted to say Vampire Masquerade, but I don't think that's in there. But either way, if you get your all your bits and pieces through that link, it does not cost you anything. But Fantasy Grounds thanks me by giving me a little bit of a kickback for supporting them and them supporting us, and you will be directly supporting this channel either on YouTube or in Twitch. So please use the affiliate link in the description. Also, I have to thank Heroforge. Heroforge is the place that we make all our models, and all the various models that you can see these guys have created, they made them. Normally I make stuff, but they made them. So, you know, thank you, Heroforge, for allowing us to show off our artistic abilities. Thank you.
Yay!
So yes, we had to thank them for allowing us to be able to do that. Also, you can hear some music going in the background, which for some reason has decided to stop playing, but this music has all been provided to us by SiriusState.com, Tabletop.audio.com, Ian Grimm, Festian Studios, and Alexander Nakarada from Serpent Sound Studios. So many thanks to them for providing us with some music and ambience for our games, for the game today. Also, two more things, getting through them slowly. Channel points. You can use your channel points to influence the games in various different ways, or influence this game at least in various different ways, by granting an insight check, reroll, advantage, inspiration to my players, because you're never going to grant it to the GM, because the GM is the one who is basically God. So yeah, it would be lovely, nice to have a reroll now and then, but you know, give it to my players. They deserve it more than I do. And last but not least, and last but not least, as previously stated, I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@games_and_t, where you can see the shenanigans that these guys have put me through all the way since episode 1, missing a couple of episodes, right up until this episode 61, where you can see the development of the characters and how the characters have grown from numbers and stats on the page to weirdly very real people, which we're now all very, 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 very invested in. So, yes, you can catch that all there as well as also the second campaign which I run on this channel, that's the Muttley Mercenaries, who also have shenanigans as well. I believe that is it for announcements from me. Let's go into some character introductions, and I'll roll a d6, or actually I'll roll a d3, but you know, d6 divided by 2. That would be... Oh, I always start with you. I'm not. No, fuck this. I'm not going to start with you, Neil. Because number one for some reason is you. But I always keep running a 1. So, and I've started with you before, so we're not going to start with you today. We're going to start with Ruben. I know.
All right.
I know. We're going to start with Ruben. Could you tell us a little bit more about Atlas for us?
Well, Atlas is a human barbarian. He's a strongman. He's an entertainer. And currently he's very strong and very big, and hopefully very entertaining while he's wrestling with a worm.
Well, we'll get onto the worm wrestling in a little bit. There's a few things that have to happen first. Beside Ruben, we would, as previously said, be joined by Sean. Sean runs the character of Farrell. Farrell is the most lovable, cuddly, adorable, extremely wise, despite the previous naivety he had, Furbolg from a Furbolg fort in the Hegemony Fall. If Farrell were a real person, I would want to have hugs and cuddles from them all the time, because he is wonderful. But yes, that's who they are. He's a big old teddy bear, yeah. He is a cleric druid. Beside them, we would be normally joined by Jeff, my eternal chaotic person who I love dearly. Tefari is and also he started streaming again, so go check out his channel at Alhandrin. Let me just put a shout into here, otherwise I will forget. And go and give him a shout, give him some love and likes, because he's back streaming again, and he does lots of wonderful stuff. So go say hi to him. But Tefari, on the other hand, is chaotic in the he's chaotic in the I will kill everything to achieve my goal, which is to achieve my goal, and that's at this present moment that is causing a revolution. To free the people of Woodleprow from the thumb and the oppression of the Union Altior. Well, at least that's what his current aim is going to be, but we'll see how far that goes. It probably will actually happen. I'm just concerned about what will happen afterwards, because Tefari is a bit of a maniac. Although I love
he'll make Pop-Tarts.
I hope that's what he does. I really do hope that's what he does. But below him, we're also joined by Neil from Immersion Diversion, who runs the character Sykes. Could you tell us a little bit more about him, please?
Yeah, I'm Immersion Diversion, or I'm Neil. I'm a lot of things. I'm Sykes. Sykes is a Wood Elf Ranger Rogue. Lives near the forest of the Gloaming Forest, right? The Gloaming Forest.
The Gloaming Forest, yeah.
Yeah, currently traveling with the friends they made along the way, saving his family from harm. He's trying to stop a runaway cart so we don't get possibly chased by a sandworm.
Yeah, pretty much.
More of that.
Yeah, more of that. We'll see what happens about that. Along the bottom row here, we are joined by Lydia from Instagram fame, that one Lydia, who runs the character of the most cocky, most glorious, most definitely not running away from her problems, Shania. Could you tell us a little bit more about her, plus, please?
This tiefling, she's a fighter, she's a cleric, she's ready to face the world just tomorrow. And the thing about running away from your problems is that it keeps chasing you, sometimes literally into the damn desert of a different continent. So
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm not working out for her exactly. Not that she's aware of that. She's aware of one thing, and that is there's stuff to do for friends, and I kind of like her for that. She's an asshole otherwise.
Yeah, pretty much. She's the real definition of punk.
Mm-hmm.
I feel. Like she's got a crew, and that's her crew, and she'll love and help them out as much as possible. Everybody else, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck society.
And last but not least, as previously mentioned, we will be joined by Selma, who will be joining us about halfway through the stream later on, probably after the break, who runs the character Illyria. Illyria is a failing from the Empire of Vok, a Mind Flayer empire somewhere in the world of Manita. Ooh. Yes, being speaky. Don't ask me why I did that, I just did that. But Illyria is a
Halloween's
failing,
over.
an elf failing, a slave race within this empire, and she has been traveling back with this group in order to be able to find out more about her family and the life that she led before, and hopefully, fingers crossed. But then again, I'm running this game, so maybe I shouldn't cross my own fingers. Achieve some closure with regards to her past.
Hey, closure's all the way up to the player.
This is also very true, yeah. Yes, that is our introductions today. So, jumping into the session, our six heroes have been traveling from the city of Chen, the gateway to the west, as it's called, locally called, and are traveling from there via camel and carts towards the village, the town home of Illyria. On the way, they have had to struggle through some immense heat, enjoyed some lovely breezes, and had a few conversations on the way as well with a certain guide that Sykes hired to join this group on the way. However, on the way, they were first attacked, seemingly, by two very large scorpions. In fact, giant scorpions. Scorpions, yes. They were attacked by two very large scorpions that ran towards them. Atlas grappled one scorpion because, hey, I need that venom from that scorpion's tail. So went up, grabbed him, smashed him around, knocked him around, and this scorpion was not enjoying it at all. Fought against Atlas for a bit and then tried to get out of Atlas's grip. The other scorpion just kept running for some strange reason. Who knows why? While this was happening, there was a very faint tremor in the ground, and then suddenly the scorpion that Atlas was hoping to grab its venom from disappeared into a hole in the ground, and this hole in the ground opened up to be a huge mouth with huge teeth, long spindles, long teeth inside of it, just descending into a darkness as this huge sand-colored worm-like creature burst out of the ground, ready to pounce upon the nearest thing. And that is where we are going to dive into the session today, while I get some music going. Let's go with the Field of Heroes. There we go. And battle map. And you need to battle map as well, guys. So, there we go. At the start of the round,
Yes.
I have to roll an initiative for the Sandworm, as it has just arrived.
Oh yes, balls, initiative and everything.
Oh, fuck, really?
Nice.
Okay, so at the top of the round, that's you, Atlas. What are you doing?
I will start with our plan Zelma and I made, or Illyria and Atlas made. And, well, I know this is not going to work this way, but Atlas doesn't. He wants to stack getting bigger, so he will drink his potion, first of all, in the hopes of getting even bigger. Like, I'm gonna wrestle this thing. Glug, 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 glug.
Glug, 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 glug. All right, roll me a d4, please.
There it is. Nope, that didn't want to roll. There we go. No?
One.
Still do?
Okay. No. Oh no. Sorry.
Alright, let me roll again. It's registering now. Nope. Come on, I keep rolling 4s in a row. Ah!
You might need to drag and drop it into the box. There you go. Okay,
I
so
just kind of flung it in there.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So, I have to look this up. I meant to look this up earlier, but I need to look this up now because
I am 99% sure this won't stack. But I'm hoping Illyria will do her spell to shrink.
Okay, no,
the
I
creature.
just found it. No.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you go glug 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 glug. And while you feel the strength and the... It's almost like it's trying to work, but there's nothing to grasp. You are already big. And so, unfortunately, you do not get larger.
Yep.
Barbarian energy drink.
You are very fortunate, though, that in the fact that this... okay, cool. Thank you for that. You are very fortunate in the fact that though this is something that lasts for 1d4 hours, and so the enlarge spell that you technically have cast upon yourself with this potion will last for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, very nice. And I'm like, why am I not getting bigger? Illyria, can you make this thing smaller? Drinking a potion costs an action, right?
We'll say it costs a bonus action.
Oh, sweet. Then I will start recklessly punching this very big monster.
Go for it.
Character sheets, please react to my clicking. There we go.
18. I believe an 18 just hits.
Ooh. All right, then I'll roll my damage. No, right, I'm big. I was thinking, why does that roll with the
you are
big?
You are indeed big.
Mm-hmm. And then for the second attack,
17 does not hit.
Nope.
Ooh,
Nope.
so you drink the potion. It's not working. Fine. Whack! You smash into it once, and it collides. As it collides, it's that sort of like, it's almost like you're punching metal, and you can feel the friction on your knuckles being torn across. It doesn't hurt. It's just for flavor, but you can feel that sort of friction as your knuckles punch into the sides of this creature. It barely seems to react to that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yes, I spent both my action and bonus action.
All
and
right.
I'm not gonna run away.
That is very, very fair. Sykes, you are up.
All right.
With Illyria
I'm
on
going
deck.
to attempt to stop the cart. Just because I don't want it to get too far away from our friends, because they're gonna just, if we keep going, either we're gonna outrun them or the cart's gonna end up getting damaged somehow from extreme speed. So yes, I'm going to try. I'm going to grab the reins and try to stop.
All right, roll me an animal handling check, please.
Yeah. So also, if we keep going, it's gonna make vibrations. They're just gonna come after us.
All right, with a 16, you grab the reins. You grab the reins from the camels to Fregapal and begin pulling back. This pulls the camels and definitely rears them up. The cart is slowing, but it has not stopped.
Okay. And then just because I'm a bonus action hide where I am from the Sandworm.
Hide right where you are. Okay, roll me a stealth
just
check,
kind
please.
of. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like hide behind the thingy. Stealth. There we go. That's a 19.
19. Okay, cool. That's all I need to know.
And
Thank you.
that's my turn.
All right. It is now Illyria's turn with Janai on deck. Illyria is going to do what he agreed, because I believe you guys were talking about this earlier. So, she drops her enlarge spell upon you. I'm pretty sure that there's some mechanic that says that this isn't a thing, but we're going to make it a thing because this is going to be fucking awesome. So we're doing this anyway. So she drops that spell on you. However, I will leave it on your character because otherwise I will get confused if I don't. And it's going to do the same thing to the Sandworm. Where is her enlarge reduce? So let's see if this works. Unfortunately, With she pulls her magic together, weaving the spell that she has memorized, and casts it towards the sandworm. And the spell begins to penetrate into this sandworm, but it just seems to be too big, and it just gives a little weird shake of its body, and the spell is just cast away from it.
Can Tefari do his one thing?
Indeed, he could. Yeah, the reroll. Nah, 26. That doesn't. No.
Dang it.
It's got a super high constitution. So.
I figured it would have.
All right.
Illyria sees that and oh, huh, that's not good. And then did this for a bit before I think probably moved back a bit.
Is Bladesong a standard or a bonus?
It is a bonus action, but I believe she's already got it up. Yep, she's already got it up.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, guys, don't forget that some of you have exhaustion points from the previous session.
Right. Yeah, we do.
-2.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I put in my
Janai.
or my notes. Shit, that's right.
With Tefari
yeah.
on deck.
Exhaustion counted for skills too, right?
Ability checks and DC saving throw and spell DC saving throws. So, I believe attack actions are ability checks. I will double check that though.
But not skills like animal handling.
Right. Well, in all fairness, then I just hit earlier, but that should have been turned into a miss then because of my exhaustion.
It's fine. We're a little bit too far ahead now, so we'll be okay with that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
From now on.
But please, Shanae.
Yes. I'm going to expend a bonus action and the superiority die. I'm going to use Rally to bolster the resolve of one of my companions. In
Nice.
this case,
Who are you voting?
it's definitely Atlas.
More hit points.
Yeah,
Always good.
Yep.
more hit points. So temporary hit points equal to the superiority die roll. This 1d8 plus my charisma modifier, which is currently 2. Okay, let's
All
see.
right. I'm raging. It basically goes twice as far.
So take 5 plus 2.
7.
Ooh. Sweet.
And yeah. Jesus, what else can I do? I'm going to figure out how to scroll on this map again. Oh yes, like this. Okay.
So, just so you're aware, attack rolls are not ability checks. So your exhaustion points do not account towards it.
Ah, nice.
But animal handling would be an ability check.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So then it would have
makes
been
sense.
a 14 instead of a 16.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's
For the future.
Let's see. That's 10, 20. Ooh. Okay. Well, I can't not. Let's. I just go. You guys are fucking insane, and I charge. Yeah. Use my bonus action, so I just have 2 attacks left, right?
We'll stay with that for the time being. Okay. Yes. Sorry.
Yes,
You have
yes,
used your
okay.
bonus action, so you need to use. You only have 2 attacks. Yeah, correct. But I was looking up the exhaustion rules again, but we'll stick with the ruling I came up with.
Roll a 26. Well, that I think that hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, might hit. So take some fucking damage, you worm.
10 points of damage.
And can I do one of these? No, I'm not gonna goading attack. There's a beautiful target right there, and I'm not gonna just bolstered him just so it's fine.
That is very, very fair.
Mhm.
That is very, very fair.
Ooh, that was almost a natty 20.
Oh, so close.
15.
A 15 unfortunately does not
misses.
hit. No.
Okay. No, right.
Is that your turn?
That's me and my turn.
That's you and your turn. All right. Tefari is no longer prone, I believe. correct. Yeah, Teferi is now prone, and Farrell is also up next after him. So, Teferi is going to. I think he's going to step out. He's going to step out of the cards while the cart continues to go off, and is going to cast. Do I want to do this? We'll do that later. He is, however, going to cast Slow on this creature. So the creature has to make a Wisdom DC 13 saving throw. 7 fails. This creature is now slowed.
Nice.
For 1 full minute. So yes, you see Teferi weaves together some magic, pulls out a few spells and components, and chucks them in the direction of the Sandworm. This spell blasts past you, Atlas and Janai, wraps around the creature, pulling into itself and holding it, seeming it, preventing it from moving quickly at all. And then he's going to back away over here. Farrell is up next. Farrell, from what I believe, he was going to cast Speak with Animals and run up to the camels, I believe.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very feral thing to do.
Yeah, he's going to. I believe he was going to do that earlier. So he's going to cast Speak with Animals to himself. And run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and yell. He's going to have to yell at the camels from here. Hey, look, it's fine. Just stay put. Stay put. He gets back from the camels. There's a big fucking thing right here. No, we're not doing that. And he just gets a sense of whether he's trying to run. They're just going to keep running. But yeah, that's going to be his turn.
Makes sense.
It makes all sense. It is now the turn of the Sandworm. Yeah.
Right, let's see what this thing
Who goes down the hatch?
I was looking forward to this. Just a little bit. Firstly, there is a big old creature in front of it, and it knows there's a big old creature in front of it, so it is going to firstly bite down upon you, Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Did you reckless attack?
Yes.
All
So
right,
he gets advantage.
Indeed he does. He can't, this massive mouth comes charging forward and bites down upon you with a 32.
That barely hits.
And you will take from this
3d6, isn't it?
3d8 plus 9
3d8?
piercing damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so it's
cool.
26 divided. That's half, so it's automatically been applied to your character.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a big old hit as it just bites down upon you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. As a barbarian, I get advantage on dex saving throws for things I can see. I assume.
And
I
you can definitely see
this.
this. Yes.
Pretty visible.
I can't see much else. I'd say.
Oh,
Alrighty.
1d2?
that was almost a 1.
Yeah.
You're now hyper aware of what's going on, and you're still enlarged, but you're still hyper aware. You see it coming towards you, and you quickly just dodge out of the way, even though it still bites down on your shoulder, causing you a very, very heavy hit. But you are not gulped down its gullet. However.
Thankfully.
It pulls back, and as it pulls back, there's this horrendous sucking sound as it begins to almost breathe in, pulling whatever's in front of it towards its mouth. I need both of you now, both Atlas and Janai, and I will double check.
Slow. Can it do that?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
It's part of the attack, then I guess.
This is a new attack.
Yeah, but it can only do one attack if it's slowed.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it can. You are
Yeah.
very, very true. Thank you for that
No
reminder.
sucking here today.
No sucking in here today. That's all they can do. Thank you for that reminder. No, it cannot do that. So it is not going to do that.
Remember?
It is not going to do that. Is now Fregapar. Fregapar is going to also assist with pulling these camels to a stop. He's going to do an animal handling check, even though he's shit at it. That's kind of accurate, to be honest. That is kind of accurate.
Oh no.
It's now the turn of the carts. Oh, and Hercules. Hercules is just running after the carts.
Mhm.
Just Hercules, get on the cart.
Oh.
Yeah, but Hercules is a donkey. Ah, he could actually
jump. He's not.
I don't know how well.
Yeah. So because the pair of you were on the carts there, and you did roll high enough, the cart has begun to slow, but it is still moving away. So Sykes and Fregapar, you guys are now there. Okay. So top of the round we have not Hercules, Atlas. You just be bitten.
Yes. I'll yell out, "Ow! That hurts! Feral, please." And then I will just continue recklessly attacking this thing.
Go for it.
Because it will not die without...
A 17 unfortunately does not hit.
No, it's slowed. It's got a -2 to AC.
It does hit. It does hit. Its AC is now 16. Yes,
Pointed it out
correct.
earlier to me. Thank you, Tefari.
Yeah.
There we go.
10. Yep, 10 points of damage.
That's
Whack!
attack number 1. And attack number...
Oh,
Almost.
Almost, but unfortunately wasn't. But however, you still do 20 points of damage in one go.
With fists.
With fists, yes.
Yeah.
Smack, smack. You do. You
Spam in his
absolutely
knuckles.
whack into this creature. It knows you're there now. It's also really fucking dumb, so it's not going to go after anything else except you now. But is that your turn, sir?
For flavor, I will try to grapple it with my bonus action, but
Sure. Yeah, it's much bigger than you, so unfortunately
Yes.
it's not able to do that. Okay, Kitsune, we are on to Sykes with Illyria on deck. What are you up to, dear sir?
stop the fucking cart. Oh,
Go for it, roll me animal handling, please.
We need them with us. 19 again.
Alright,
Oh,
so you
sorry.
pull...
17. I
Sorry?
forgot to add the exhaustion.
The -2, 17. That's okay. You needed a 15. You
Oh.
pull back on the reins, and the camels finally slow, although they are still quite jittery, as the fact there's now a creature behind them and they can sense that the creature is there, but you have been able to at least pull them back, and the cart is no longer moving.
I just
You're
said,
not
Pharaoh, get Hercules on the cart.
That's also fair.
And then tell
is that-
everybody to get on.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn. Oh, and then after I tell that to Farrell, I will. Yeah, I'll once again hide just in case.
Sure. Roll me a stealth check, please.
Just in case the second thing shows up. 14.
14. Okay. Thank you. Illyria hears you yell out that. So Shania, you are on deck after Illyria.
Mm-hmm.
What's she gonna do? She'll well, that didn't really work. So she'll try. Will she try it again? Screw it. She'll try it again. She's gonna try and do the slow, the enlarge, reduce on the creature again. What? Why didn't that work? There we go. Oh dear.
Ugh.
With a natural 20, unfortunately, the magic just fails to take hold.
Rancid
Because of
creature.
plus 11. Okay, so It'd have to basically
Slim
roll
chance.
one. What is Illyria's DC?
At this present moment, I believe she's got a -1 to her DC.
Yeah.
-1, -2.
So let me check.
It's
2 I have in my notes still.
to Illyria.
Yeah,
A DC
the fairy
13.
was with 1.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Yeah,
so-
roll a 2 or 1. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
10%
Yeah.
chance.
She is going to start backing away towards the guard. Because that might actually be a good idea. Shania, you're up.
All right. First, a question about the thingies again. What do I subtract the thing from again? It wasn't my It wasn't my attack. It's my attack ability.
I
Ability
said
saves and
I said it was ability checks and DC saving throws. It should technically be everything, but I've already made the call, so we'll just stick with ability checks and
Okay,
DC saving throws.
Okay.
I've already made a call, so we'll stick with that. But then afterwards, I'll make the correct calling later.
All right. Sweet. Okay. Cool. I'm going to dart around.
Go for it.
Staying within the threatened area, so I'm going to
It's
end
a
up.
big old creature.
also it's slowed, so it can't take reactions.
Yeah, not my main concern right now.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
Did you want to get in flanking position?
yeah, I'm just sort of counting the squares right now. So if I can hop over the cactus, I can cut off a little corner.
Sure, I'll allow that. I'll allow
Oh,
that.
sweet! That's really nice of you.
It's sucked in the ground, so I'm going to say the cactus isn't there anymore.
Fair.
All right. Yeah. No. Very fair. All right. So I'll end up here. Will that do for flanking?
Just about.
All right. Sweet. So that's advantage, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, blade still out. Stabby, stabby.
Stabby. A 16
16?
does hit because of the -2.
Oh,
Nice.
very good. I'm
God,
going
that
to
slow's
make
so
this. Make this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
add a D8 and make this a goading attack after all.
Okay.
Because
Ooh.
what I want is for this bastard to have disadvantage on anything except me. So take 1 point of damage on
1
top,
point of damage. Nice.
on top of the
So-
7 he was getting anyway.
So 8.
And
Nice.
I say, pick on someone your own color. And it's crazy.
What does it
so-
need to make from that?
Oh yes, there's a wisdom save involved, I believe.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes, yes, there is.
It had something for this. It does. Do me a wisdom
It
saving
only
throw,
has to
please.
make a 10 because of the.
I think a
exhaustion.
24 will do it.
That'll do
Natural
it.
20, oh
Yes.
god.
Okay,
And there is a
so
natural 20, another one. That's 2 natural 20s.
it turns
Jeez.
out little tiny tiefling on the side not goading very much.
Yeah, not going very much at all. It's still very much considering the very large creature it has in its supposed sights. Is that your
All
first
right.
attack?
That was my
Supposed
first,
sykes.
and then my bonus action offhand attack. That'll be 23.
23
So-
definitely hits.
Take some frickin'. Just sort of stabbing into rubber now.
It does. It feels a little bit like that. Although you are drawing blood, and this blood that comes out is this very thick, almost treacle-like purple blood that just slowly rolls down the side of its creature, its form.
I scream to the other side to Atlas, Mega Atlas. You got a plan? And then I just keep doing it again. Because I sure
Keep
don't.
attacking. Full
Let's go.
offense.
25 definitely hits.
And more blubber to bits.
More blubber to bits. Lovely. Stab, stab,
Can I
stab.
make the last one? I'm gonna try another goading attack. I
You're
understand.
gonna try
that
another
the
goading
DC
attack?
is- Yes.
Go for it.
I understand the DC is very, very low for you. It's only a 10, but
It's still
here,
possible.
Have another 8 damage. There you go. That's nice.
Wow.
Hey, that's already
is-
something.
That is definitely something.
And then roll me
that'll
another
be-
wisdom save.
Yeah, once I've calculated how what its health at is at another wisdom saving coming up at 10. And I
So
believe
you-
the DC was 10.
You made it just.
Yeah. Its wisdom is super low, but
Yeah.
it does have something in that regard. But yeah, you got a little bit of reaction from it.
You dumb fuck!
Pretty much is what you're hearing
Alright.
from.
That's it.
I'd say at least you would definitely be able to hear that above the roar, above the hissing of this sandworm. Because Shadai's loud.
Yeah, go get it.
Sean, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
Hey, Sean.
Okay.
Picture's not here, but yeah,
I've connected to it on my phone, so we'll see how this works.
Oh.
All right, bud. No worries. It is Tafari's turn. So Sean, when it comes to your turn, you're up next. So you shout out what you want me to roll for you.
Yes.
Slow, I believe, is a concentration spell. Yes, it is. Hypnotic pattern, is that a concentration spell? It is.
Yes.
I
I know that one.
Sure. He's gonna throw an ice core.
Nice.
He's gonna throw an
Cool.
ice core at this thing. It has to make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw. And oh my god, I forgot its dexterity is really shit.
No,
So-
there's still a worm.
It is still a worm, yeah. It is still very much a worm, and it's just basically massive amounts of strength and physical power, but that's it.
Very agile, though.
No. So, Tafari pulls together what small amount of cold energy is within the desert here, pulls it together, gathers it this small amount in his hand, and just flicks it past your head, Atlas, to the corner, the other side of the worm, smashing and exploding out into this great big ball of cold energy. It is going to take that amount of dice in damage.
Ed, I just read something that I forgot.
What?
Well, my save DC for cleric shit is only 11. For fighter shit, it's a 14.
Ah!
So that would be a fail.
Fail. Yes, it's a fail. So these pinpricks then are going to annoy it.
Brilliant.
The first one was a success because it was natural 20, but the second one definitely failed.
Yeah.
But there is this
Christ.
tremendous blast of cold energy just rocking into this creature as this this spell explodes beside it. It rocks the creature with pain, and you hear this tremendous hissing noise emerge from within its gullet. Yeah, that hurt. And it's going to move. Actually, no, he's going to move about here because range
Okay.
stuffs.
Great.
Farrell, what do you want to do?
So
The cart
how are
has
the
stopped moving.
horses- It has stopped.
It
Alright.
has stopped, but they are looking
Also-
very, very jittery.
I also asked you to throw Hercules on the card if you could.
Oh. No,
you
I
don't
am
have
not
to,
nearly
but-
strong enough.
And Atlas is looking a bit.
You look
hurt.
strong enough.
I
Yeah.
look. Well, actually, yeah, I can lift things twice my carrying capacity, so actually, I probably could. Or I can lift things twice that my strength would allow. So yeah, actually, I probably could lift them up and put them on the cart. So yeah, I'll do that first.
Okay, just so you're aware, Farrell has speak with animals on him right now.
Yep.
So you could also talk to Hercules and tell him what you're doing if you wanted to.
Oh, true. Yeah. I'll tell Hercules that I'm gonna lift him up and put him on the cart. So if he could not struggle, that would be great.
Sure, that's weird. I could just jump on it, but okay.
Oh, if you can do that, then go right ahead. I'll take care of the horses then.
Then I'll do that.
Yes,
camel.
thank you, you very smart creature.
Yeah, no, that thing's really weird and scary.
Yeah. Hopefully your friend can, our friend can take care of it.
So, what are you going to do, Farrell?
Yeah, Is there? How many people are in the carriage's driver's seat?
Right now, 2.
Oh, okay, so I wouldn't really be able to fit. Well, then I'll run alongside the horses and just try to keep them calmed,
Okay, cool.
so they
well,
don't,
sure.
run off.
Roll me an animal handling. Animal handling, please.
Yes. You'll have to do that though.
Oh, yeah,
because
of
I'm
course.
not on my computer. I'm only
That's the
connected
thing.
on my phone.
Thank you. Animal handling. A 20. That is very, very nice. And with your speak with animals, you are speaking to the camels and just calming them down, or at least.
Oh yeah, camels, not horses. Yeah.
That's fine. You're keeping them calm and keeping them. It's very clear that they will bolt because they are fucking terrified right now. But your calming words are just keeping them here, just keeping them subdued enough that they're not going to bolt again.
Okay. I don't shout loud enough that it's gonna scare the camels, but loud enough that the people fighting can hear me. I'm like, either take care of this quick, or we need to get out of here because the camels are not gonna stay here for long.
Alrighty then. Is that your turn?
Yes it is.
Wonderful. It is now the turn of the Sandworms. There's this thing in its back that keeps poking it, and it doesn't like that, so it's going to turn around, and it is going to. I kind of want to do the other one.
I think, Janae, you also have the cape.
Displacer
right?
cloak on.
Yeah.
You do have the displacer cloak, yeah, so it's disadvantage. Yeah, it doesn't know that. It's just going to fucking bite down of you.
Yep.
I so want to do the other ability it's got. I want to do the other ability, but it just doesn't make sense for this to happen. So this is disadvantage.
Tiny beastie, stabby, stabby.
An 18, unfortunately, does still hit. So it turns. It almost twists.
What Tafari
I'm going to re-roll that because Tafari is nearby. And that's the reason why Tafari is there.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
No, 27.
Oh,
It didn't make any difference. This creature just seems to twist its body round in midair, seemingly able to twist and turn with ease despite its immense size, and comes crashing down upon you, smashing into you, Janai. Janai, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
-1, right? Because of my
Yes.
exhaustion.
Yes.
Okay, I'll add that modifier. Dex save. That's still a 16.
You take. You are so lucky. That's very, very lucky. This creature,
feel it.
It comes down, bites into you, and you feel the stabs of this creature, this creature's teeth stab into you, and then you suddenly realize you're in darkness, as this creature has swallowed you whole, biting into you, and you feel yourself being pulled into its gullet, where you are suddenly restrained and blinded.
Well, fuck.
Uh-oh.
You start saying that, and that is going to be its turn.
No, I say that inside my brain. I'm not wasting air on this fucker.
Fair. Yay! I swallowed somebody.
That's going in the quotes.
Yep.
Yay, I swallowed somebody. Nice.
Fregapile is on the cart. He looks down to you, Farrell. Can you take care of this? Whatever.
Yes.
And he just he chucks the reins in your direction, leaps off the cart, and is going to start dashing towards where he last saw Janai. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he arrives, he sees your massive form, Atlas, sees Tefari, looks around. Where is Yanai?
In there.
He looks to, and you say pointing towards the word. Oh God.
No. Oh no.
Yeah,
no,
cool.
no.
That's going to be his turn. Hercules is also here, so he's going to run up and jump into the card because that's what he was told to do. So he's going to do that. Atlas, you're on deck
Yes.
with you're up with Sykes on deck.
Yep. I'll yell over my shoulder. We'll find the cart later. We need some help over here. And I will attack recklessly.
Of course. A 16 does just hit because of the fucking
That's
slow.
so
Oh, that slow is so
very
helping you.
helpful. Yes, it is. Attack number 2. Yes.
A natural 20. There it is.
Nice.
90
There
points
we
of
go.
damage. Whack!
19 fist
Smack!
Belly button.
Yeah, you
What?
you found the bit where it didn't like. So how many points?
spits
So
Janae
that's
back
27. Thank you. 7. Okay, it is beginning to look a bit battered. It is beginning to look a bit battered. Atlas, your strikes are beginning. You've kind of focused in on one area and you're just pummeling it. And as you're pummeling it, you're beginning to break through its extremely tough armored hide, and you're beginning to strike muscle and sinew underneath.
Mhm.
Why do I
Very
feel like
good.
Janai is gonna have like a Drax moment where she just like cuts her way from the inside out?
Yeah.
Maybe. Is that your turn, Atlas? Is there anything else you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Sykes.
All right,
What you
I
doing?
turn to Farrell and I just say, "I'll stay here with the cart. You go up there." I can see Atlas from how big he is. He looks a little worse for wear. He might need some help with that. I can always bring the cart back if they bolt. Also, I can see it from really far away, so I can also help fight
It's
if it
big.
happens to bolt. So.
All right, I
Um,
trust you.
All right, so for my first thing,
Okay, Neil,
yeah.
just so you're aware, that was quite a long thing you just said. I'm gonna let it go for now. But in the future, if you give that much instruction, it'll end up being your action.
My whole action, not just a bonus. All right.
A whole action. 'Cause
I'm fine
that was
with
a
it
full.
being an action if you want it
I know.
to be. So.
I know. I'm just letting you know now that that was quite a
Okay.
in-depth instruction that you just gave.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. So I guess so since I'm in hiding, I don't know if I'm technically if I could still get I guess I'll figure it out. So first I'm going to look at the worm, and it's a 90 foot, so I'm going to bonus action use my hunter mark on it.
Okay.
And so it is hunter's marked.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put that I casted it. So mark it off. And then for my action, I'm going to shoot 2 arrows right at it. Hopefully
for it.
Me being in hiding will give me the advantage I need. Would I get advantage since I was hiding?
You are quite a ways away, so I'm going to say yes in this regard.
Okay, awesome. So longbow, wait. So advantage, and you said exhausted doesn't work, so I'm just going to do that. Ooh, 28.
A 28 definitely hits.
All right, so I get to add sneak attack and hunter's mark.
Yep.
Nice. Come on.
Whoa.
19 points of damage as
Yeet.
what happens is this this single bolt comes sailing through the air and passes just between your raised fist, Atlas, as you go to smack in, and drives into that split in the armor that you have been doing.
Second shot.
There it is.
28 again.
Again, yes.
Wait,
Pretty
why is it-
consistent.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, what? Where was it? But yeah, I got it. And then just normal damage. 6 points of damage more.
It's almost a Robin Hood moment, where this second arrow comes diving in and almost shreds through that first arrow, but just misses and hits the flesh as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
not
was
liking this. It is not liking this. You guys are so lucky it rolled so fucking low on initiative. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's right, turn. I don't want to move from the cart, because if the cart runs, I can always,
sure.
go with it and shoot from afar and break it back, so-
Illyria, hearing your yell, Atlas, is going to turn around and how far is Mind Blast? I will look that up later. She's going to cast Firebolt.
Right.
Pretty far away, so she's going to move across to the side a bit so she can get a nice, good view on this creature. And, yeah. Ranged attack spell. Where's my Firebolt gone? Here's my Firebolts. Come on. 11 unfortunately misses. How many Firebolts is it? I think it's... it's just one. Yeah, that's it. So she throws out this firebolt towards it, and it unfortunately just scatters past off some very, very hard armor, not inflicting anything to the creature. Janai,
Yes.
you are surrounded by horrible,
Worm.
stinking worm flesh,
Nasty.
and this creature
Like
is. You can feel the pulsing of the muscles as it just pushes you further and further through its dietary tract. What the words you say as a
If she
GM.
can survive it, she'll come out eventually.
Yeah, things happen.
You are restrained and blinded, so all your attacks are at disadvantage, but you can still
Yes.
attack.
This is an automatic effect, right? I don't have to click any disadvantage buttons anymore.
No, it's automatic. I have applied it to
Alright.
to your character.
Okay. Well, I still have my swords out. And this
You
is
do.
by far the shittiest situation I have found myself in a while. But that doesn't stop me from just pushing. And every morning, this is how Atlas and I start the day. So we do push-ups, and I just do sword push-ups is what I do.
Oh,
Okay.
Very good.
Taking a sword and going as far as I can.
All right. Are you trying to pull yourself out, or are you
Yeah.
attacking this creature?
I am solidly attacking, but yeah,
Go for it. Roll me your
working my
attack,
way
please.
out.
Yeah, roll me your attack
We're on my way.
will do.
with disadvantage. But it's already applied, so.
Working
Yeah,
my way.
yeah. I'm not. No, we're not flanking anything. All right. Here goes nothing.
Nice. Oh.
Unfortunately, a
Oh.
12 misses. Even though this creature is there, it's still holding you fast, and you're just not quite able to get the sword up to where you need it to be able to dive in and pull.
That's okay. I'm pulling with my other sword too. No,
Oh,
Also,
Awful.
not quite able to get into the right position.
fuck it. Swords seemingly unhelpful. I'm gonna see if I can do something with my legs, and I kick.
Go for it.
And I start humming this tune, this tune under my breath, and I'm casting Thunderwave,
Okay.
which
just
doesn't
From-
require me to roll anything. I'm just casting it
From inside the
and,
creature.
Yep,
Okay.
from inside the creature, which will I'll need a con save from you.
Okay, all right. I was about to, if it was going to be any other type of save, I would say that it failed automatically. But a Constitution saving throw, I can go with that one.
Yeah, I'm making your belly rumble.
Hey, oh yes, you are. That is a natural 20
Oh, that's-
again.
Please keep those for the saving throws and not the attacks.
That is unfortunately a natural 20, but I believe Thunder Wave does still half damage. I
But
believe.
why? Yes, half damage is what you get.
Then-
For fuck's sake.
Sorry.
I'm getting a rumbly tumbly.
But I
Yeah,
will. So that's half of 2d8 thunder damage.
just
So
cost-
So
11.
roll your 2d8 and then I'll.
It's a 5 and 4, so half of 9.
So 9. That'll be 4.
4
That's
bits
some
of
damage.
bits of damage, and like somewhere inside the belly, like from the outside, you can just see.
Yeah, that's literally there's this tiny little from the mouth of the creature as that happens. That is your turn.
Oh, that's my bloody turn, my friend.
Oh, so sorry. Tifari
You
is
did
up.
some damage. That's good.
Well, for the
You did
record, I
something.
don't know if it was really all that bloody because, like, you didn't really do that
Hey,
much damage.
Hey,
very good.
that's
very
my
good.
rumbly turn.
Can I upcast this? I can.
Uh.
Tefari, seeing what happened and seeing the fact that Janai is no longer there and hearing this slight from the creature, Kai's like, he's a bit pissed off at this, and a bit pissed off that it swallowed Janai for some reason, and so he's going to cast Lightning Ray at 4th level,
Really?
gathering
Oh.
together some energy, and
Who cares?
hurls. How many does he do? Because still using spells to throw, you create 1 additional ray for each above the second. So he does 2 additional rays. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5 of these lightning rays. Can you please just open up for me? Thank you. Was it -1 and -2? Doesn't matter. Natural 1 fails.
One for Tefari.
Thank you.
But this is an attack, right?
This is an attack, yeah, but it doesn't matter. I've rolled a 1 and a 2 so far, so going well. There it is.
There you go.
There's a smack.
Hmm.
That's the third one, number 4. Oh, come on.
Oh.
And the 5th one. That. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. How many times can he do his ability? It's Chronal Shift. Let me just quickly double check.
I guess based on your int mod?
You can use
Oh,
the ability
this is just
twice. Twice and
Yeah.
regain. Yeah, he's used it twice already. So yeah, cool. That
So he has
sucked.
momentary stasis.
Yeah, that sucked. So you see him chucking these spells towards this creature. Either this creature is just terrifying to him, or he's a bit rattled by the fact that one of his companions just got swallowed. Either way, only one of them hits. So yeah, that is going to be his turn, and he's going to... how far away is he? 5, 10, 15... he's going to back away a couple of steps. Farrell, you're up.
Yeah, I am going to. I forgot what's the range on my healing spell. I already forgot what the healing
Yep,
spell
no worries.
was.
Let me have a quick look. You have Mass Healing Word.
Yeah, no, the other one, Cure Wounds, I think.
You've got Prayer of Healing. You have not. There's your Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds is Touch.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll run as full of movement as I can to Alice.
Okay, you have a speed of 30. 5.
Yeah.
Where are you know? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30.
If need be, I'll
get
do.
you there.
Okay. Yeah. And can I double move?
Yeah. So double move will get
Yeah,
you
yeah,
in
I'll
to
double
get you in base contact with Atlas, but that'll be it.
Yep.
And
then I'll just be like, "Don't worry, Atlas. I'm here. I can help."
So, I can help. I
Eventually.
can help. Yeah, yes, I can help. However, mass healing word is a bonus action.
Really, mass healing? Where's the bowling action?
Yep. But
bonus action?
mass healing word is a bonus action, so you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that
Ooh.
then.
All right.
I didn't realize it was a
Cool.
bonus action.
It is indeed. It is a 3rd level spell. I'll mark that off for you. And as you call out words of restoration, up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to a total 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So you can see, and it's I believe 60 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't matter.
You
I'm
can see.
still
You can
close.
see it. You can see everybody except Shania.
No, sweet. Yeah. Then yeah, I'll make sure that everyone's in it.
All right. So everybody will receive 6 points of healing. Those that need it,
Nice.
Except me.
Right.
except you, because you are unfortunately inside the creature.
Yeah, I can't really see you. Sadly.
Before it's the Sandworm's turn again.
Hmm.
I took damage, and I have a concentration spell up that I just remembered. I
You
still-
did.
yeah.
It
Less
did.
up.
It did it automatically for you,
Oh, it did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
and you rolled a 10. You rolled precisely what you needed. So if I
Oh.
scroll,
Bless this program for being helpful.
if I roll, if I go, oh, it was a very very long time ago.
Oh, that's
Um,
fine. That's fine.
It was a very
I know.
very long time ago, but it rolled it automatically for you, and you
Great.
rolled exactly what you needed.
Great.
All right, so Farrell, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it is now the turn of the Sandworm. Janai,
Yes, love.
you're in its gullet, so you do.
Ah, yeah.
You take. You're going to take.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, just roll the fucking thing for me. Fine. All right, don't roll it for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the start of its turn, you take 20 points of acid damage.
Aight.
Ow.
Ooh.
And
Uh-oh.
you auto-fail your dexterity saving throw, and the worm takes 2d10 fire damage from my hellish rebuke, as it is
Yes.
engulfed in hell flame.
Go for it. Roll me a damage.
A 1d10 and a 2d10, and that would be 9.
9.
9.
1, 2. Yeah. Yes, it's like it's having heartburn for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird like that. It's a lady with swords on your inside. Just going, literally giving you a hot sensation.
Yeah. So that is gonna be that. Going back to its normal turn, which is still only one fucking thing. Because slow. The thing it wanted
Wonderful
to.
spell.
Yes. Why the fuck should I cast it? Being the creature, seeing the fact that the creature that goaded it is now inside its gullet, and it's very happy about it, it's going to turn around and it can technically see that there are 2 creatures there now.
Is it still goaded though?
Oh, it's still goaded. It's still goaded. It doesn't stop being goaded.
Well, I'm going to say that that until
It's
you are out,
happily digesting you.
yeah, until you are out of its gullet, it is no longer goaded, because you are not there and you are in its stomach. Because that does not make sense for it to be still goaded while it's
No, are
literally
you never
digesting you.
seriously distracted by your heartburn?
Well, there is that. However, it is going to do what's called inhale.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Which is
You might have some friends, Janai, in there.
you
with
might
you.
have some friends, yeah.
Oh, I have
Uh,
friends.
A 20-foot cone. Oh dear.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Frigopal, no.
So all those people within that cone that is now on screen, Atlas, Farrell, and Frigopal all need to make strength saving throws.
I blame
Alright.
you for this, Atlas. Can I grab onto Atlas's back? And...
We'll see what you
Let me
make in
just have
terms
a
of strength
little
saving throw.
Check for my
It will
rage
not
if
be
I
good.
get advantage on those, because I don't remember.
Sure. Farrell, I'll roll your strength saving throw while Thingy's doing that. Oh dear,
my
you get
saving throw will not be good.
no, you get dragged
Very
5
awesome,
feet
too.
towards it,
Yep. Oh, only 5 feet. That's not that bad, actually.
and
Could've
you
been
actually end up
worse.
crashing into Atlas.
Good. Atlas, thank you for being a sturdy pillar for me to
It depends. Well, it
grab
depends.
onto.
Let's do Fregapars. Oh, he's pretty strong, but not that strong. And he gets dragged 5 feet towards it. He's very lucky. Oh boy, is he fucking lucky.
Jump in there. You get to join your daughter.
So, Atlas.
Yep.
Oh, you're still double checking.
Well, I'll just roll. Oh, it does it automatically for me with advantage, so apparently yes.
Well, apparently
And
yes.
now the page loaded. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So yes.
There you go. So
That's correct.
you are not dragged towards it as this creature begins to suck this horrendous amount of air into it. Shania, shockingly, you get pushed further into its body.
What?
But you're inside it, so whatever. You do not get dragged towards it, which is very lucky for you.
Go find
Because
its heart. No,
Something would have happened otherwise. That is going to be its turn. Kind of disappointed. I kind of wanted that to happen, but this is just me.
Ah, well.
Oh well. It is now Fregapal's turn. Fregapal is yeah. Yeah, he's got that too. So he's going to start slashing at this creature, yelling out, "Stay out, Shania!" as he yells, as he slashes at this creature. 10 unfortunately misses. This is his second attack. 20 definitely hits.
Yes.
Doing only 5 points of damage to it, and his third attack because of bonus action. What was his thing again? Vital levels. Yeah, but what was his abilities? Which martial oh, I did martial archetype as well. Of course I did. Of course I did. I just forgot which ones he took. Doesn't matter. However, 13 also misses, but he is going to action surge,
Sweet.
and we'll do the same thing again. 24 definitely
Yeah.
hits.
Stuff.
That's a 7 points damage, and then we'll do that one again. This is his second attack. 21 definitely hits.
Nice.
6, and he is obviously going to do that. So let me just double check. It's a D6 for the martial archetype, correct? Help me out here, please, Shunai.
It could be. I don't have the DMG with me, and I haven't looked at
I
it for a
have
while.
it with me.
I think it's a D6. Janae, I think, has a feat to make it a D8, correct? Or is it just straight up a
Maneuver,
D8?
super D8.
No, that
It's
thing
a D8.
levels up.
No, it's a D8.
Is it D8? Okay.
It's a D8. So he's going to do that, and he's going to also do a goading attack on this creature. This creature has to make a Wisdom saving throw. Oh, 20 unfortunately will... it's still an 18, but still. 20 unfortunately will pass that. Yeah. I think Fregapar's a bit pissed. That's going to be his turn.
Good.
Top of the round, Atlas.
Yep.
What
know
do you
what's
want to
gonna
do?
happen.
Whack whack.
Recklessly punch. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's attack number 1.
Get him.
19 definitely
for
hits.
19. Attack number 2. 4 more. 24.
24 definitely hits. Roll your damage of both.
So,
Oh,
right, the 7 minimal damage.
oh my god.
Twice. Lame.
14, so it'll be. There we go. This creature is looking very, very hurt. Yeah, that'll be. Is that your turn?
Yes. Yeah, I'll just angrily yell, let's get it!
Go for it.
We can take it!
Sykes,
All right.
you're on the thing.
Camels seem to be doing okay. So I'm gonna aim my bow again, and this time bonus action aiming, since I already got my hunter's mark off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get advantage on my first strike.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm going to shoot it. Oh wait,
Go for it.
Advantage. Wha-cha.
Acha.
Natural 20!
Natural 20.
Yes.
Wow, this is
Sneak
gonna
Roll
attack.
damage.
Nice.
Sneak attack and hunter's mark.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's gonna be a lot. Looking forward to this.
Wait.
Just
Let's see all
aims
those dice.
through. It says
Let's see all those dice.
he's like he kind of as he aims, he just says, shoot.
I need
can't
to roll a
check
dice
my log-
first. Roll dice.
I don't. I want to like the. Bam! 34 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
as I
Yeah.
pull aim my bow and I kind of put put the bow in the air, pull it down, aim at the same spot I shot in before, and I just say, "Kynan, guide this, please," and I just shoot the bow.
Oh, so polite.
Yeah.
Kynan, guide this shot as you release this bow. A hand almost or you can, to Sykes, it's almost as though a hand begins to gently guide the shot, and almost press the bolt home as it drives deep into the broken natural armor of this creature, pushing deep until something within gets struck. There is a tremendous screaming hiss from this creature as it rises and throws its what seems to be its head around as something gets very viciously hurt by it.
now
and
sees a
it's-
hole of light in the sun.
Not quite, but there is this. So Atlas, you kind of get hit by this. There is this tremendous spurt of thick, oily blood spurts out of that hole as it rises and crashes down onto the ground. Most of it's like still in the ground itself, and just gently and begins to sort of twitch and writhe within before eventually coming to a painful rest.
Nice shot. Sorry, Atlas is big. Nice shot.
Oh, shut. And that is where we're going to take a break because that was perfect timing. It is.
Yeah,
it's
just
almost.
leave
It's almost
Shanae in there
7:30.
for a few minutes.
That's
few
fine.
more minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll just
good.
leave her there for a bit.
I'm good. I got some hit points. I'm good.
Fregapal has run up to the
I think
creature
once
and
it's dead, it's
is
fine.
trying to Fregapal is trying to pull the mouth of the creature, apart. He's trying to
Let me
do that.
give
Yeah.
you a hand.
But we're going to take a break in now because Zelma's arrived and I need to set on cameras. And yeah, that was also a perfect time to have a break. So we'll see you guys in about 10 to 15 minutes while I go refresh some tea and do some camera stuffs. And cheers.
Yeah.
Good evening, and welcome back. After a very, very exciting fight for us, at least, with a big old sandworm. And I just realised there's no freaking music playing. Let's get some music playing. Ha! I don't know which one. No, desert. I want desert stuff. So yes, after a very Desert Dunes. After a very, very, very stressful and exciting for us at least, fight with a sandworm. this horrendous, huge monstrosity that swallowed one of our characters, Janai. We're going to jump straight into that point. Right as the creature has fallen, has stopped thrashing around in its death throes. Janai, you can feel that the restriction being placed upon yourself has been relaxed, and you can feel like you're going to be able, you can try and climb out.
I'm gonna like work my way out, scimitar style, just sort of hack
And
into
I'm
the
going
sides.
I'm going to join the Tabaxi. I keep on forgetting his name, but I'm going to try
Frigopal.
keeping the mouth. Yeah, Frigopal. And I'm going to try to keep the mouth as open as
Don't
possible.
worry, I got this. Big
Yeah.
Atlas has got this.
Atlas is there. Atlas has just grabbed both parts of the mouth. He's just pulled it aside. Atlas, even though you basically now have 2 hours, you're still 2 hours of being huge. So you're not going to fit onto the cart. I'll say that you're not going to fit onto the cart.
That's fine.
Yeah, that works.
I was
But
walking anyway.
this creature is still big, and you're actually having to stand in its mouth to hold the mouth open. You can still do this. You're still doing this, but you found that you can't actually. It's not like holding it, pulling it something apart like this. You're actually having to fully lift it open.
That just makes Atlas feel even cooler.
Absolutely.
I take the reins again and I pull the cart back around to get it closer to the sandworm.
Wait,
So
also-
it's dead, so it's no longer a threat. So
Janai, you know which way is out, right? You're not going to
It's
the
just
other
halfway
end.
through it.
I know how I came in.
Okay.
The one with more sand.
Well,
Um,
this would be funny. But anyways, I'm not gonna do that because it would actually be quite hilarious, but will also drag on the story a little bit.
Yeah.
You are able to climb your way out, Janai, but as you do, wow, as you do,
nice.
you start to see the bright light of the desert ahead of you, and then you see reaching down towards you a black furred hand. Grab my hand.
I'll take anything. It's fine. Yeah. I hoist myself out.
All right, roll me an investigation check.
An investigation check coming up.
No, sorry. Roll me a perception check.
I will say it's probably more perception.
Perfectly fine. That's probably actually I'm better at that. Yeah. minus one, right? Because of the.
Yeah, because of your exhaustion.
All right. Let me minus one.
Oh yeah, I'm exhausted too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
all
well.
exhausted.
I just dropped an 18, but oh well.
Ooh.
15. There we go.
15 was the DC you needed. As you grab the hand, it's just something that clicks in the back of your mind of that's not a fur hand. And you know what a fur hand feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
you know what a lot of
Hand.
parts of
I
the
know-
It feels
know
like
a
yes.
lot of
You are very
body parts now,
intimately familiar with what that kind of hand feels like. That is not fur that you are feeling. That is a gauntleted hand.
Yep.
It just clicks in the back of your mind.
Noted.
Valeria, after
And as you
after
get
they
pulled out,
Yeah.
as you get pulled out by this black-furred green-eyed tabaxi. He looks you up and down. Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Right. Yes. Okay.
A little gross though. Let's get this off. And I just create one. It's like.
He was really excited to get you out of there.
Just concerned for one of the members of the party.
I am also very excited to be out of here.
Yes, and I'm now wet.
Thanks.
Illyria looks at Worm and goes, "So Sykes,
Yep. Yes.
actually, Mr. GM, I'm going to
Yeah.
ask this. In terms of economic value out of the parts from the worm,
Okay.
how much in terms of different parts that we could get out of this potentially.
Turn one of its teeth into like a scimitar or something.
I'm glad I'm not the
Oh.
only one thinking about this.
Oh wow!
I was
That's what I
Okay.
was
Sykes
gonna
wasn't
ask
the first
Illyria.
one.
Well, I was trying. Jim interrupted me.
I know. I'm sorry. There was story stuff. So all right. So Sykes and Illyria, you're both looking at this creature, and both of you look towards each other and have. There's like this sudden connection between the two of you. Of how
look
much
at
could
each
we
other
get
and
for this
nod.
stuff?
It's a shared
I need
feeling.
to.
Greed.
you'd know Atlas
Yeah.
as a contact as well. He told you about.
Yeah.
Yep.
So God, the parts of
Farrell,
Sandworm.
or not
All right.
Farrell, Atlas,
So-
could you, while you're still big, could you pull it out all the way? I think
Yeah,
you-
sure.
You should lift out that thing.
I will try.
You will definitely, absolutely try. Please roll me a strength check as you do that. Both Sykes and Illyria. Oh
Yeah.
God,
Um,
jeez! I need you
Does
both.
a corpse count as an object for me getting advantage? Otherwise, I will rage and give myself advantage.
Technically, yes, it does because it is no longer a creature. So
All
yes,
right.
it does.
It's
Sykes
a
and Illyria,
corpse.
I need you both to. I need either you both or one of you with advantage to roll a to roll a nature check.
Oh,
Nature.
give- I will give Illyria
Uh,
advantage because I know you have intelligence.
Yeah, I have like +4 into intelligence.
Yeah,
Let me
I'm
just-
giving her advantage.
As the both of
let
you are
me-
looking at this creature, Atlas,
Mhm.
a 21 is very, very, very good. The problem you're having is it's trying to find the thing that's going to be able to give you the right grip to pull it out.
Mm,
And you're
Is that
able
what
to
the hole I
Probably.
made?
sorry,
The hole I made?
that also might have worked, but you grab onto it and you pull, and you do pull it a bit, but only a bit. And
Ooh.
still, a lot of this creature is still inside. It's still in the ground.
Yeah, we'll say. I think some of it was.
How
Still
much does he
burrowed,
pull
so-
out before he realizes there's still quite a lot? Like, how
Maybe a
long
foot.
is this thing?
He pulls out maybe a foot.
Oh.
This creature is massive. Although
How big was
actually
it
no. So hang on a
before we-
minute. No, yeah, it is actually massive. So no, you would need to
Okay.
roll very high for this.
How much of it was out of the ground when we were fighting it? I guess.
Oh, a good 30 feet or so.
Whoa. Whoa.
About 30 feet was out of the ground,
And there's still holy shit.
and there's
Alright.
still more of it inside in the ground. Illyria,
Yeah.
with a 21, the teeth, the long sort of almost sword-like teeth within the jaw of this creature, they all of them will fetch about 5 gold pieces each.
Of the
As you look at
teeth?
the teeth themselves, because when you look at them, you see that they're actually exceedingly long, very, very, very long, and very, very, very sharp. They individually look like rapiers, if you were to remove the hand, if you remove the hilt. And when you look at the jaw, when you sort of look inside the jaw, there's a good 300 of them in there.
Okay,
So-
well, hold on. Let me do math real quick.
That's 1,500 gold.
So that's the potential 1,500 gold pieces right there. It's because
Five
you rolled a
times
fucking
300,
21.
Beautiful.
You also realize that if you are able to pull this creature out of the ground and get it to somewhere that is able to butcher this creature could feed Chen, as in the city of Chen. This
What
creature
the
could
hell?
feed the city of Chen for about a year.
Oh my god!
This thing's huge. This thing is huge, and it is basically a massive thing of muscle. There's also the acidic insides, which if you are able to extract that acid, a process that you know to be exceedingly difficult to do. If you're able to extract the acid, that is also worth quite a lot. And then there's the natural armored hide of the creature itself, which will also fetch a very good price. It is just a case of being able to butcher this creature, being able to take these parts to the various places without them rotting or falling apart or degrading over time, that you then have to realize.
It kind of just looks at it and goes, we hit a gold mine, but the problem is getting out the ground, butchering it, make a head back to Trauman.
Or Chen.
Or
That was where
Chen.
he came from, right?
Chen is where he came from.
Yeah.
Chen, and getting to other people. We're sitting on a gold mine right now. Because, can she make a quick history check on how many times people actually manage to slay one of these beasts per year?
There was actually stuff that we found about the sandworm from before. I don't know if it was.
No, you do not need to
encounters.
make a history check on this, because in your knowledge, not really something that's ever done. Sandworm hunting is not a thing for the very fact it's a sandworm, and most likely and usually gets the drop on you.
So we're staying on a gold mine. And
Is it worth going back though? Because we still got to go to Dalchata, and we're almost there.
Yeah,
From
but
like
if
the
we can,
corner
if we can
over
make
there?
some,
You can
If we can
someone
make some money
scrubbing some
first.
acid off and saying no.
No
if we
what?
can make some money first, it's just a few days.
I'm not traveling
So
all the way
only-
back.
So on a
Yeah.
surface level, GM,
Mm-hmm.
surface level amount of money, like where the worm is at, how much we could get out of it on the surface level.
Just the teeth themselves, you are likely to make in the region of about 1,500 gold pieces, because as I said, each one of those teeth are about 5 gold pieces each. As to how good those teeth are and that kind of thing, and what they're actually worth and how useful they can be, that's just a ballpark figure. Butchering the meat, on how much, depending on how much you make, you could make upwards of 2,000 gold pieces just on the meat that's here. If you're able to take it out of the ground as well, then you can obviously make more. But the acid as well, that's the most difficult thing to extract. If you're able to extract that and sell it to somebody who knows, you could get per flask, and flask being an actual flask, not those small vials that Sykes has, about 500 gold pieces per flask. So depending on how much you get, depending on how much you extract, it could be you could make a lot of money from this creature.
Do we even have a way to store
And we'll
parts of this thing? Like this thing
and
is
we'll
obviously
try
way
to
too
get
big.
or at least ask Farrell or Sykes to get the animals together, and me and the animals together try to pull this thing up.
Sykes, is that a question you ask out loud?
Yeah. Like, how are we even gonna like bring this thing with us? It's obviously way too heavy. Like,
Yeah,
we'll have
it's
to cut
way
it
too
apart
heavy.
and bring parts with us, but we don't have flasks.
Let's see what me and the animals can do. Maybe we can drag it back.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's try.
I don't think we're able to drag a giant creature like this. I just suggest take
Can
the
you-
teeth and
Wait,
leave it
Larry,
here.
can you use levitate on it?
GM, I'm just going to ask this for everyone here. Levitate is about 500 pounds, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe so.
okay.
If
That's
if-
something
Or is it
Atlas could
upcast
carry
for
without
every
a sweat.
500? Yeah.
yeah.
Could you upcast it for 1,000 to 5,000?
The 5,000.
You are so trying
I mean,
this.
1,500.
Let me just double check. Yeah, it's 500 pounds. No, you cannot upcast it.
Dang it.
Man, big Atlas can
Even
carry
though,
about 2,000,
even though
so
Illyria's,
don't you worry.
yeah,
If we can
Illyria's
get this
thing,
out of the ground, then maybe you can carry it.
yeah, but levitate is so Illyria's innate ability.
But Atlas,
Yeah.
Yes.
Atlas and Farrell, you have gathered the creatures together, and Farrell, you still have your speak with animals on you just for these next few minutes, and so you persuade somehow the camels to approach this ginormous creature, which I hasten to add, Atlas is the only one that reaches even to the height of this creature on its side.
Yeah.
You persuade the creatures to the camels to come over and assist with tugging out this this worm. Atlas, you are helming this, so you can roll again for the strength check with advantage.
I think
Obviously,
even though it
because
won't do much, I think I'm
lots of
gonna
stuff.
still try and help pull it out too. So at least we can. Oh no!
No.
it shifts maybe another
Hold
foot,
something.
but that's it.
We're gonna be here forever. Let's just take the
Yep.
teeth and move on.
Take the
Yeah.
Let's take the
I
teeth
can
and
try
some
and get
of
some
the
vials
plates,
of
some
it.
of the armor plates.
Yeah, I can try
Alright.
to carve some of the
Besides,
hide
you
off.
got some vials, right? Maybe get some of the
Yeah.
stomach acid.
You
I
know
will
what? I'm also
try.
gonna make a nature check to find out if there's anything that a dead
I have a
corpse of a giant worm might attract.
Sure,
Oh yeah.
You know, to make sure that we might not have a time limit or not.
Sure.
So
go for it.
Oh, I do have.
Oh.
Well, I have a flask or
Uh,
tankard. I
do
guess.
that in a
technically.
sec.
So.
Fantasy Grounds is a little
Didn't you
slow
buy
for me
like
right
10
now.
vials?
Yeah, but they're this big. They're not like a vial or a
Oh,
flask.
no, like a flask.
Right, I see.
Quick
But
question.
I have a flask or tankard. I forgot to write which one it technically was. So.
Quick
I will
question for
just-
Atlas here.
Yes.
The tankard.
How does Atlas feel about the fact that there's a scorpion in this creature's belly with potential for scorpion acid?
Oh,
at the
don't
end
you
of its
worry.
tail?
Don't you worry. I'm gonna get
Oh,
to
is it
that.
alive still?
Cool.
No, it's probably dead, but it's got venom
It's
still.
still got the stinger.
Oh, well, we could take that too.
I was waiting for us
There
cutting
we
this
go.
thing up
Finally.
to make that extraction a bit easier.
So, Farrell,
Yes.
you are not really familiar with the creatures around here,
Yeah.
but you are familiar with carrion creatures. So you know that there are going to be creatures that are going to be attracted to a corpse. This corpse is fresh, so it'll take a while for the smell of decomposing flesh to permeate, and for those creatures which know or have a sense for that kind of thing to come and gather. Unfortunately, you didn't roll high enough to know what type of creatures within the desert would be attracted by this. But you know at
But
least
knowing
that
how
that-
dangerous this desert is, I'm a little concerned though still.
Yeah.
How
so
much
it's-
time do you think, or do you think Farrell would take for things to be attracted? Do you like roughly?
I'd say you're looking at maybe half a day for things to start to appear.
Okay.
You are in the desert, and things rot quicker in high heat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do bring that up then to everybody, and just say like,
Okay, so we
You
won't
know,
be able to take any. of the meat-
harvesting this might take a while,
Yeah.
so keep in mind things might show up, and this desert has a lot of
Yep.
scary stuff.
Well,
Okay.
if you
No
guys
meat
get
taken.
busy on the teeth and maybe some of the chitin, I will get my scorpion venom. And Sykes, if you can give me a flask, I'll try to bottle some of the
I'll
stomach
give
acid
you
as well.
I'll give you 5 flasks.
Awesome.
All right.
Atlas will
And I will
crawl
take 5
into
off
the
of my thing.
belly of the beast.
So I took 5 vials off of me, or they're vials, not flasks. But they're still, yeah.
Sure. So, Atlas, you're going to crawl into...
Yes.
Actually, I also give him my vial, or because I had, it said vial, or
Oh,
it
God.
said flask or tankard, because that was just something I had from the beginning. I'm not sure what I would have done. I would have said tankard because, Tafari always had the tanker throw
Always had a
thing?
tanker. That sure,
Okay.
it's fine. I'm not gonna make you. I'm not gonna make you roll or role play this bit because we'll be here forever if we did that. But yeah, Atlas, you start crawling. Just roll for me quickly a dexterity check.
I'll give him a help action
Yep.
to because I know the place.
Give me some pointers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Which
just make me a
way do
quick
I go?
dexterity
Oh
check with
God.
advantage as you have to sort of gently. Oh dear. You end up stabbing yourself a few times.
Wow. What a dumbass.
I am not
Atlas, do you want my
disagreeing.
bucket?
You're gonna take from
Ah.
this. All right, you just take 3 points of piercing damage as you accidentally put
that's
put your hand on top of a few teeth. It's when you're it's as you're moving through because you can see the row of teeth that's in front of you, but you also realize that as you're crawling through, oh shit, there's another row beyond that and another beyond that.
Mhm.
So you sort of end up having to try and pull yourself through a forest of teeth before you even get into the gullet itself.
Mhm.
Jeez.
My
It's
God.
mind the tongue.
Well,
Not,
hopefully,
not canon. Not canon. Not canon. There is no canon here. No. There is no tongue here. No.
There's
there's
meaty
no
tongue.
cannons. There's just ballistas.
Hey.
They would try to
So-
lift it if it were a cannon.
Those of you wanting to get the teeth. Oh my God. Please roll me a. What would this be?
Survival.
I have carpenter's tools too, so if I can use a hammer and chisel to try to help get spots.
Roll me either yeah, this would probably be a survival check. Roll me a survival check to try to extract these teeth.
Who
Do I get
has
to-
the
oh, no.
highest?
I have a +9.
+9. What about you, Farrell? You're the most wisdom person out of everyone here.
Yeah, I can't look at it because my computer's freezing again, so I might need someone else to take a quick look.
I'll
at my wisdom.
have a quick look for you,
It's
mate.
good. I know it's good.
Survival. It's +7.
Oh, okay.
+7, so it'll be 6.
Okay.
So I'll help him out, I guess.
If you want to help me, and then Farrell, if you want to still get some teeth, still, because you still got a decent one.
Yeah. I will help because it means using as much of this beast as possible. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Go for
I
it.
would just roll separately then, because Illyria's already helping me, so I don't need double advantage.
Yeah, I'll need someone to roll, or I'll need Ed to roll for me because yeah, my
Oh,
computer's
come
being bad.
on!
Jeez.
No.
So
Farrell's
you are
gonna beat me, though.
Oh, so Farrell,
I got
you're
an 11.
you're doing it separate.
I think he froze.
Oh, he
Yep,
froze.
he froze.
Oh.
That's sad.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, there he
he's
is.
back.
Oh, he's back.
Yay! But yeah, I still need someone else to roll for me though, still because
Are you? So
I'm back
this,
on Zoom, but my computer's being stupid again.
This is my question. Are you doing it separately, or one of you with advantage?
Who else is doing it with me specifically?
well, Sykes or Illyria helped me.
All right. So Farrell, you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
With Tafari.
It's all right.
yeah,
You're on to natural
There
20.
you go.
Hey.
Yeah,
There
then
you
Tafari
go.
could give me advantage. Yeah.
It's okay. You don't need it.
No, I didn't.
Natural 20 for 27. So
I hope an 11 didn't break some of its teeth.
it did.
What did I roll?
Oh.
It did break some of its teeth, unfortunately. So, while it now, I have to ask, how long are you guys going to stay here?
Farrell said
As
half
of
Probably
an
not
hour.
any
how
longer than
long-
we have to.
There's dollar signs
any
in
longer.
Atlas's eyes.
Atlas is gone, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
leaving
he's-
Atlas in there and I'm heading towards the camels. And while this is going on, can I ask something?
You can ask.
Our new friend, does he look like a wet kitty cat? Or is our friend not looking like a wet kitty cat?
Were you beside him when you did that?
Yes. That just pulled me out.
He does not look like a wet kitty cat.
Okay.
Yet
Noted.
water drips off him.
Yeah. So there's a pool of water at his feet, but nothing seems wet.
Correct.
Check. Go into the
Since-
camels.
Since
So,
I broke some
also-
of the teeth, I would have stopped
Oh.
because I feel like that I wouldn't have been able to continue on that
Sure.
great. But I want to instead try and see if I can get sandworm musk.
Ew.
Musk?
Disgusting.
Deter
Atlas-
his enemies from approaching sandworms.
You're so gross.
Atlas, please just roll. This is now. I'm getting you to roll now, but this is for time, not for your inability, because you're Atlas, and when Atlas gets determined, he does his thing.
When do you
Just roll-
When do you want?
Roll for me a quick strength check, as you do. This is about pulling yourself yourself down through the gullet of the creature to find the scorpion.
I will rage
Oh,
if
there he goes.
necessary.
Sure.
Oh,
Just lost a Sean.
Yep.
I'll give it a go. Give it a little bit.
Not that.
Oh, I'm
Second
feral.
rage spirit. But that was a 20.
20. That's fine. It'll take you. You take about an hour to get down there.
All right.
But you eventually find it, because the only way you find it is to. Well, you
There's one way
you
to go.
eventually just grasp. You eventually end up grasping something
Mhm.
that feels somewhat like the scorpion that you had before.
Yep.
And so you just start backing out. So a couple of hours later, I know you guys are all having fun with this. A couple of hours later, while you guys are trying to get these teeth out, Atlas emerges pulling a tail.
Mhm. And then a scorpion.
No, you don't.
Just
Oh.
the tail.
Just a tail.
That's fine. That's where its venom is.
Throw it.
Yeah.
Throw it in the cart. We'll do it on the way.
Yeah, sure. And I'll throw it in there. Head back for some acid. Come back.
All right.
So-
we would
How
have
much,
created a
teeth,
row of
uh,
teeth for him to freely go through without scraping.
nope.
Oh. Yeah, you sit where you want to, Lydia, and I'll sort you out.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay.
So, in terms of teeth that have been got in this time because of Farrell's natural 20, you have got yourself about 50 of them.
Okay, not bad.
All right.
Not bad. It's about what, like 200?
300 per teeth. Or no,
No,
5 gold per tooth.
5 gold per tooth.
So
And when you pull these teeth,
250.
when you pull these teeth out, there is this quality about them that makes them almost like metal, except they are very, very clearly bone-like and extremely sharp. There is this. These teeth are very much made for stabbing into a creature and pulling this creature into the gullet.
Ooh.
How
So
wonderful.
How big are they?
how big are they?
Like
The
now that
small-
we pulled them out?
The shortest length of tooth you have is the equivalent of a short sword in length,
Whoa.
Neat.
and the longest is
A longsword.
no, it's the equivalent of a small greatsword
Whoa.
Oh
in
my
length.
god.
in length.
Hey, Atlas, you got your new weapon right there.
He likes to punch things, but yeah, if you want to use a greatsword,
That's
if we can make
So, yeah.
that into one.
awesome.
Well, it would
we
not
can
be.
make
It
the
would.
short
It would.
one into a
It would be a
Oh.
great sword with specifically piercing. It would not be slashing or bludgeoning.
slashing.
It's basically just a pike.
A long, a
It's-
great
it's
sword
basi-
rapier. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
It's basically a massive pike, effectively.
That's awesome.
So
It's
yes,
awesome.
if you wanted to, you could of course take these teeth to someone You'll have to figure out who. But you could take them to somebody to then fashion into weapons if you wanted to.
Larry, we can make you a short sword one, and we can make Atlas a great sword one.
I got a magical one. I don't need one
Oh, you do. That's right.
specifically. And she kind of looks at one of the teeth and goes, I think I want to at least save one of them for my mother.
Okay.
I know she was looking for one of these sandworm teeth for the longest time than I remember.
Okay. Yeah.
No problem. We got plenty.
She looks at the sandworm and goes, do we need to stay here any longer or should we get going?
Actually, quick question. Can we just cut out the jaw?
You know what? Let's just keep going.
Is that something you asked me or
Just
out
keep
of
going.
character?
In character.
The nose are you again.
Because then we could just take all the teeth out on the go, too.
No, I grab you by the scruff and I hoist you on the cart.
Why? This is a good thought.
I agree.
Oh.
Fragapal is also says, no, we have been here too long already. Look,
We
need to go. Okay, look, do you want to take this creature back to Chen, or do you want to go on to
We're
Chada?
going to Del Chada.
Let's go to Dial
Right,
Chada.
let's go. Otherwise,
If
there are
it's still
things that
here
are
when
going
we
to come
come
and eat
back.
this. There are things that are
If
going to
it's-
come to eat this creature. Okay,
If the bones
let's
are
go.
still here when we come back, then
Yeah.
maybe I'll take them. But yeah.
I'll
See.
pick you up in that size.
All right, you all bundle into the carts and head off on the last leg of your journey. For this last leg, well, before we do, is there anything that you guys want to do in terms of roleplay on the way?
Yes.
Before, okay. This can happen at any. This could also, by the way, this can also happen at any point within the day, either during travel or during camp moments, whenever you like.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the evening of this day,
Mhm.
I want to go see Illyria. And
Okay.
I'll sort of sidle up by. Do we even need a fire? We're making a fire. I'll sidle up by the fire,
It's cold
and
at
I'll
night.
just
You are making
sort
a
of-
fire.
sort of casually scoot over, and I go, "Hey, can we talk?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
How are you
I
feeling?"
always got time. What do you mean?
Well, we're headed towards Del Chada.
Complexed, I guess. It's just knowing that my home, well, ruined city is, well, now ruined. It's a reality that I have to face.
Yeah.
And instead of running away from whatever, I prefer to face it. I want to see it with my own eyes instead of continuing doubt myself.
I choose not to
No.
say anything about the fact that I doubt that her mom is still alive. And I just sort of lean into her for a bit. And I go, "How have you been sleeping?" Oh.
Who do we lost? Oh,
Oh,
okay, no one.
Chandra.
I thought we lost
That was
someone
me.
right there.
No, that was me trying to allow Sean back in. Sorry.
Oh, okay, got you. How I'm sleeping? I guess the law of the lull, or the dull of the days, I guess, kind of really put a toll on me. The silence, the non-action, I should say. I have nightmares. It's
Wow.
been, yeah, I specifically the nightmares of the battle that happened.
If you have trouble
Death.
sleeping again, come find me, okay?
Sure. I don't think I'm going to recover mentally from what happened, but Well, I got a long life to manage it.
All right, and I'll get up from that and just saunter over to scheme something with Tafari.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna ask Ruben. Do you want to help me with the scorpion
Ruben?
tail quick?
Who's that?
Or
Who's Ruben?
Atlas?
Never heard of him.
I didn't say Ruben. I said Atlas.
Of course, yes.
Do you just want to squeeze this end and like make your way towards the stinger, and I'll hold vials under it just to kind of get all the venom into the vials as much as we can.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I like how I disconnected when I come back. You guys are still harvesting.
Again,
No,
Oh
Or-
no, they're not. They're not quite.
Okay.
They're not quite. They moved on a little bit from that.
Mm.
So we'll say that you are able to get. Actually, just roll for me a survival check. One of you with advantage.
Yeah, all help
I-
sakes.
Yeah. So you need a strength for squishing the tail out, the venom out. It's a 15.
You're able to get you come to the vial of this acid, this
Well,
venom.
Okay. Damn.
Sakes, that was a nice shot.
Oh,
I
thank you.
was Very impressed.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to see at night, but during the day I can decently see pretty far. So I figured if we ended up getting if the camels ended up getting too far away, I could just bring them back because once they're far enough away, they calm down. In which case I could just bring them back around. But
Yeah.
I was
You
ready
can
to
still
just
shoot
keep
from
firing.
there.
Well, I could shoot from 600 feet. Or what's the range on that? The longbow
Very far.
is 600 feet.
Hundreds.
Long range.
Yeah.
It helps when you have a trained eye for aiming at things. It takes a little bit of time, but if I get that extra little bit of time, I can shoot a half a mile away. Almost.
Yeah, that's amazing. You learned that being
It's
a
harder
hunter,
to
right?
do. Yeah.
I probably might be helping them out, so I might be nearby or with them, and I'll just be like, the meat that he would always bring for our tribe and the pelts, he would always aim for the eyes of the creatures, so nothing would actually be damaged.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to put that skill to use now for helping, well, yourself, get your family, try to figure out with Illyria what's going on.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do when we find your family, actually? Do you want to keep travel
Well-
with these people? Do you want to...
Yeah, I plan
Settle
to
back
keep
down?
traveling with these people because I think, plan to go back home to the hegemony afterwards, which is also where my home is. Madrid asked me in the letter we're out in the desert. There's no one here. Yeah, Madrid asked me to find him and take him back home. So, but I still want to be able to help Janae and whatever she's doing back at home too. If
Yeah.
Farrell needs anything done when we get back there, I mean, adventuring is kind of fun. So,
Yeah. I mean,
My
it
boy-
hurts,
my-
but I
Yeah.
feel you. It's
my
that was
boy has
pretty
always
cool.
been a kind of a rambunctious fellow, so I think I might teach him how to survive. I don't want to just leave him at home when there's nothing there, I mean, there's something there. I hired 2 dwarves to watch my farm while they were gone. I paid them, and then
Mm.
kind of the rest of what they make there is kind of what they get paid. I just
Ah,
kinda
yeah. So your home's well taken care of.
My home's well taken care of. I still have the deed, and I show Atlas the deed to my house. I didn't want to just leave it there for them to find, and then all of a sudden they own my home.
No, that's that would be a nasty surprise when you get back.
So this is something I absolutely cannot lose. It's what
Mhm.
keeps it. It'll basically be what keeps my family together, because they'll always have a place to come home to.
Yeah.
However, once we're all together, if something were to happen and we leave, it's like well, we'd at least still be a family, so we can go wherever we need to. Could be an adventuring family, even. I mean, I don't think my wife would oppose. Hell, we could even go to the Druid Tower where my son is.
Well, your other son.
Well, yeah, I have 2 sons.
Mm.
Yeah. Clyde was very smart and very passionate about it. Once he learned about all the things he could do.
So, what is he doing there? Is he just studying?
He's a druid. Yes, he's studying. It was actually fairly interesting. When he was born, we had his magic measured. He has a lot more druid magic capabilities than I do. That's why we figured when he got old enough, if he wanted to, we could send him to the college, and that's what we did. That's partially where all of our money went.
Well, I just point towards the whole stack of teeth we have. I think we're fine right now.
Well, yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter anymore. And plus, there's always stuff to harvest. We just need to hunt more. Hence the life of a hunter.
Yeah.
I went to Farrell's home to make some to help out with them because I heard they had a farm of cockatrices over there, so I figured I'd get a hand on that and see how I've never met or seen cockatrices, so I was like, there's always something new, right?
Yeah.
Actually, have I ever told you everything I've killed in the past?
Everything?
Yeah, well, maybe
Probably
not.
not. I mean, you always list off something else. Is there an end to this list?
There is. It's not many. It was more like stuff that I fought in with groups. Where is the list? There's the list. There. So I've killed. Probably the biggest thing I've ever killed now is the Sandworm.
I'm going to step in here now.
Yep.
And
giants. Kill giants.
No, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not stopping you from telling your list.
Yeah,
because you have a list, and you begin to relay this list off to Atlas throughout the night. And Atlas, it's a good list of stuff that he's killed. Shania, what's your passive perception?
Oh shit, it's absolute shit. But let me check anyway. My passive perception is 12.
That's okay. Really, the only person who doesn't really register this is Atlas. Sorry, Atlas.
Sorry, you dumbass.
I made those stats.
He's listening to my list.
I know. You're just engrossed by Sykes.
Yeah.
Fregapal is there, and he's just watching and listening to all that you're saying. Just sitting. And there's a almost pensive look on his face. But the night eventually comes to a close. And you all get a long rest. So those of you who have -1 on your exhaustion, you lose that. Those of you who have more than 1 level, you go down 1 level.
Yep.
Very nice.
Good. Before we sleep,
Hit points.
does Illyria come to see Janai?
Yeah, she does. She had another nightmare.
All right, and we do the way we did when you first find out about you being a failing, and we huddle up together, and I sing you some very, very old lullabies with some new lyrics, some new things that pertain to your situation specifically. Which you're allowed to know if I could.
I assume this is in Infernal.
No, she translated this one for you.
Oh, Oh,
So,
how interesting.
basically what she sings is, sleep a little while, my little failing, a lullaby to rock you, safe from all harm. And when the sun has brought the bright morning, those we love will rock them safe in our arms. And that'll just continue for a while. There's a couple more verses, but like keeps going for a while until you're sound asleep.
Do any of you keep watch?
I think
Yes.
Sykes will.
Who's the first one to keep watch?
I'm not very sleepy yet, and I have to watch Illyria
I
anyway.
can do the last watch because I only really need 4 hours anyway.
That's okay. No, it's
If I
fine.
do 2, 4, and then
I was just curious who the first person was.
Yeah.
As I know you guys would keep watch anyway every night. I'm just curious who the first person was.
I could probably be the first.
Okay, then I'll take second, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll take the last one.
That's
Me
fine.
and you both
I
can do
don't
the
I don't
last
need you.
ones.
I'm not looking for roles, etc. here.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
curious about this. That's all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
Who's awake during the thing that you want to be doing? I see.
By the way, is our cat friend taking a watch, or is he sleeping the entire night?
He does sleep part of the night. He takes first watch as well.
Oh, good. If he takes first watch, I want to talk to him.
Okay. He takes first watch as well. Just keeping an eye on stuff. And
Okay.
he hears Shania sing that song. Harold, what's your passive insight?
Probably like 17. I
Oh
think?
yeah, sorry, you're not into you're not. Are you in Fantasy Grounds?
No.
Okay. No,
Oh
I'll have a
wait, yeah, I
quick
am. I forgot. I'm still in
Sorry.
Fantasy Grounds. It's just
Yes.
my Zoom's not working.
It is 17.
Yep, 17. Yeah.
That song really affected him.
Hmm.
He looks on the verge of tears.
Hmm. All right. Well, I turn to him. I'm like, I first ask him. It's like, you've seen that we. Oh, by the way, when Janai was inside the worm, did that burn off all of her makeup?
Oh, I mean, we've been traveling for a while. It's been wearing off. I'm
It's been wearing off, yeah.
being
Like
increasingly
you
We've
look
obvious.
been
very
traveling for
obviously-
3 days before that happened.
Yeah, no,
so-
and
Like you look very obviously like a tiefling.
Shania's now very obviously tiefling. Considering the fact she also
Okay.
cast water upon herself, she also did create water and showered herself in water. So
Yeah.
she's full tiefling now.
Yeah. So I'll ask. I keep on forgetting his name. But I'll ask him.
Progopal?
It's like, why? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Why are you not disturbed by how she looks?
Sorry? Why would I not be disturbed? Why would I be disturbed by how she looks?
That answer confuses me even more.
Well, just
Uh,
look at her. Look at her, and he points back to where Janai is just comforting Illyria. She's the most.
Oh.
She's one of the most beautiful creatures that ever lived.
I have only ever seen one tabaxi that would even remotely say something like that.
Oh, Who was this?
Someone on the airship that we were traveling on. But most people
Okay.
that know of her true nature will not call her beautiful, but on the other hand, they would try to kill her. It confuses me that
Of course, yes, I forgot. He just rubs his eyes. This country is not good to their kind.
where are you from?
I I'm not from around here.
Well, okay, well, I'm curious. I like to learn more about the world. Like, where are you from then?
Well, I'm from all over. You know, just traveling here and there. He just waves vaguely, sort of outwards, in a vague direction.
Uh-huh.
um, yeah,
Earl's just dumbstruck about everything.
No,
Like,
I know what Shaw's
guys,
doing. I know what Shaw's doing.
yeah. Does Farrell know that he's trying to dodge the question? Like, can I do an insight check on that?
Sure, make an insight check. Go for it.
Because, like, I'm just like, I don't know how much I should really pry.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, to make an insight check. Go for it. Since you're still in. Oh, you nearly got a touch 20 there. Damn it.
I
15.
know, that'd have been nice.
It's not so much the face that you're trying to read. You're sort of reading his body language, and he is very, very uncomfortable right now.
Okay.
He's very uncomfortable, and the language also is, yeah, he's dodging the question.
Okay. Well, I'll just say, you know, it seems like you like her. For reasons that I might not understand. Why don't you just say something to her?
There is a look. This very confused, very pained expression that crosses his face. I can't.
If
No, at
if
least.
you're if you need the courage, you know, I can help. I could come with you, and you know, I know it's not easy to talk to someone that you are fond of, but
You seem like someone who knows about
That
people.
hurt.
that scared the crap out of me. Whatever that was from.
What?
There's
There was like an explosion that went
This-
off.
Yeah.
audio spikes on
Static.
occasion.
Yeah.
Oh. My apologies. I do not know what that was because that didn't happen on my. That I didn't hear anything.
Well, hopefully that means
No.
it didn't happen on the
Lucky
stream
you.
then.
Apologies about that. I don't know what that was.
Yep. Okay.
That made me almost
good.
jump to the ceiling. Like, jeez.
Sorry. I didn't see anything spike on my end.
Weird. Maybe
Oh, that
it's a Zoom thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe Zoom thing.
that was weird.
Anyways, you look like someone who How do you tell... hypothetically, how do you say to someone you have not seen in over 2 years that they... sorry that they left, and sorry that they... pushed them away, and that... but they're the only thing left of the family they hanged.
I just put my hand on his shoulder and kind of like poke him in the chest with my other hand and be like, you say exactly that. You just tell the truth.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
I believe in you, the persuasive barrel.
Oh no, that was also
oh my-
almost a 20! Crap.
Did Tapari see it?
Uh,
No, he's sleeping.
He's Tafari's sleeping, and also he used
Ah,
his things.
Oh.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody in chat wants to use the channel points to reroll, go for it. But
Hint,
I
hint.
do it, but I'm part of the game.
Yeah, we're
I
not
know.
allowed, man.
I know you're not allowed. No.
It's someone watching this back going, oh shit.
He looks back up at you, Farrell.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, they're gone now.
I
I
know.
will
they are.
think about it.
Well, as soon as you have found your answer and found your courage, come to me.
Yeah, I will. He falls
And
into
while
silence.
we continue, the watch, I'll sit there with him, probably still with my hand on his shoulder.
That's fine. The night passes uneventfully. Although
After
you-
my watch, I'm gonna
Mhm.
kick Sykes awake.
What? Oh. Come on, I had 30 minutes left.
Nope. You got everything you need. Besides, I need you.
Fine. Okay.
New guy, you brought him in?
Yes.
He's not a fucking cat. What is he?
I don't know. But yes, he's not a cat.
So you bring out Sykes, sometimes I think you've got like
Are they asleep?
the bunks for
Everyone else?
brains.
Is it just us, or did Fraggle Paul go to sleep then, or is he still
Yeah.
awake?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
he's-
Our watch was first, so we would have been.
Well, roll a. Are you going to look over at Fregapal?
Yes. But
Roll a perception
not-
check.
yeah. I gotta find it. 19.
Oh, he's awake.
He's awake.
He's awake. Like he's pretending to sleep. He's doing that thing of pretending to sleep, but he is 100% awake.
What the hell were you thinking?
I just kind of nudge her, and I just tell her to look, like, I just look towards the ground. I'm gonna do minor illusion in the sand, and I'm just without basically, because I still want to keep it a secret, but say I just right in there. He's here for you.
I motion like strangling him.
I write again in the sand. He's not a bad guy. And then I write again. You need to find out. I can't tell you.
I pull my no shit face.
And then I write again. Believe me, I want to know too.
I kick at his writing. I
Just
stomp
fades.
off and go lay somewhere else and pretend to be asleep.
I'm sorry.
The rest of the night passes without anything eventful, although you do hear down the road carrion calls of vultures and other carrion creatures of the desert beginning to feast. The day dawns and the heat of the sun begins to chase away the very, very cold night that is here on the desert. And you all rise for the morning. The last one to rise is Fregopal.
Mm.
And you're getting stuff together, and you're gathering all your bits and pieces together. Just before you all head off, he doesn't immediately get onto the cart. He first says, could I just say something to you all?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're all ears.
Is it unknown person?
His name is Fergapol. He's not unknown.
Well, I mean,
Well, Fregopal is not my actual name.
Oh no, what?
He's not really looking at you all. He's sort of kind of looking down at the ground. Fregopal is not my actual name. I am not a tabaxi. And I am not from this country.
I get off the
I
cart.
am... Sure. I am from a place that I think, well, I know one of you is familiar with because I've told you. And from a place even more familiar to one of you, and he looks up and looks straight at you, Janai.
Is he still looking at the ground?
No, he's looking at Janai now. He's
Oh
looking
yeah,
straight
you
at
said
Janai.
he looked straight at me. Dang it.
This is... Rip the band-aid off. It works. Shania, as you hear him mutter, rip the band-aid off. That's a phrase you know.
That's a flashback right there.
That's a flashback right there. And he reaches up to his head and seems to grasp something that isn't there, and just gently pulls, and as he gently pulls, a very simple cap appears in his hands, and his form changes immediately. And what all of you see is a light purple-skinned tiefling in leather armor. You see 2 scimitars, and with very similar horns, but different to Janai's. They're less crown-like and a bit more sort of what's the description? They go sort of along the front, the top of the head and backwards and curl upwards. You see a very thin face, with blue eyes. Not green this time, blue. A nose very similar to Janai. It is literally as he's revealed. All of you look at somebody who can only be the older, but more reflection of Janai. There is this, as he looks to you all and then looks back to Janai. Hello, my little beast. And I think that's where we're going to end the session today.
Oh. We have 7 minutes left.
I know, but that honestly is
I know. It's
really the
good.
best point.
This is where I remind you I'm not here next week.
Oh, well, neither am
That's
I,
okay.
so-
There's a few of you who are not here next week, so we won't
Okay.
be doing a Scarlet Guard stream next week.
Okay.
So it gives you 2 weeks.
Oh.
Good. 2 weeks of meltdown. That's good.
2 weeks of meltdown.
Oh no! Oh.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Bye. Oh fuck.
Can I just roll the weather d20 today, just so that Edward can plan for next time?
Sure. Just roll a d20.
Yes. Roll one.
This
Roll
is
one.
just to
roll
see what
one,
the day
roll
will be
Give it a
like.
roll, give it a roll, give it a
Yeah,
roll.
13.
All right. I'll let you know what that's like next week.
I also craft for the weather of the next 24 hours. So
You were desperate to find that out. I will tell you in 2 weeks' time. Oh god, I have
my
been built
God.
this like I know we've still got sort of 6 minutes left of stream, so we'll chat a little bit, but wow, this is something that I have also that personally I have been very nervous and very excited about for a long time.
rip the band-aid off.
Yeah.
Rip the
Yeah.
band-aid off. Yeah, it was the chat with Sykes. It was the chat with Sykes that made the DC for the persuasion check from Farrell to do it.
Nice.
So the 13 was enough. He was already on the verge of like, I need to get this done, and you just kind of gave him a little bit of a push.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 We're a therapeutic bunch we are.
Sort of, kinda.
Well, because it's like, I was thinking, it's like Farrell would at least be observant to know it's like this is a weird reaction to Baxi in this land. To one,
Oh, yeah.
not be that weirded out by the fact that we all were casting magic in front of him, but also the fact that it's like, yeah, you can clearly tell that she's a tiefling and he just doesn't care. It's like, okay, that's enough for Farrell to be like, okay, what's going on? Why
Yeah.
are you not going crazy
Yeah.
over the fact that she's a tiefling?
Yeah.
Nice.
There were a lot of hints. There were a lot of a lot of hints. I mean, I have to admit, you guys probably figured it out way back when, and it was just dragging it on a bit. But
Yeah, I had my
Yeah.
suspicions, but like I wasn't 100% sure.
The moment a stranger shows up with 2 scimitars in his hand,
yeah.
I was like, okay, goodbye.
I'm guessing that I think that was the point where where you, Lydia, were kind of like, do we want to be delving into my backstory now?
I'm
We
just
killed a
like,
sandworm.
give somebody else the spotlight, man. I mean, we've got some malaria stuff going as well, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if we can help Sykes with stuff. And
Hey, well, we're in the land of
Dad!
everybody
timing.
stuff coming through. Like,
Yeah.
Farrell's got backstory stuff that's been happening. Like,
Go help our
we have
brother.
weird
Like,
stuff
True, yeah,
that's
you
there
were
is-
the
happening,
druids.
like
There
everyone's
is
kind
so
of got
much.
stuff here.
Yeah, there is
Atlas,
there is so
as
much
far as I
going on.
know.
Turns into
Oh,
a new home.
Don't worry
We
about that.
haven't-
We'll
we
be getting to
haven't
that
dug
too.
into Atlas's backstory. Yeah.
We'll be getting to that at some point too, as well. Don't worry. There's
Man, I want to get a pickaxe and dig into that.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, I'm pulling on several different threads right now, and I'm actually really enjoying the sort of.
This whole
Lots.
sweater's unraveling.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I really enjoy
The
it.
sweater with 4 starts.
But that battle though,
That freaking sandworm, guys.
Amazing.
that was so good.
Yeah, I only caught the
Oh,
tail end of that.
Sandworm.
But that was funny.
Giant Atlas just trying his darnest,
Huge Atlas.
punching the
was-
shit
was
out of
fun.
things.
Yes.
And then the finishing blow goes to Sykes.
yeah.
Good.
That was
pure
so
Yeah,
good.
that was very nice.
Justice.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
good.
so good.
Good
It was
stuff.
so much fun. It was so much fun. Also gives me kind of a little bit of confidence boost for being able to go for managing really big things. It's just when things start getting complicated in terms of legendary resistances and legendary actions where I'm kind of like,
Yeah, that's scary stuff to DM, but
Yeah,
you can
that's
do
scary
it. You
stuff.
can do it.
Well,
Do
we're
it.
definitely
Lair
we're
actions. Give it
and
to
lair
us.
actions. Oh jeez. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that. Your guys are definitely getting to that level where I think legendary actions and lair actions are going to start popping up, according to story, of course.
I mean, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
In other campaigns that's happened earlier than that, so yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Can handle it.
I'm also really
confident.
looking forward to it.
Might regret it later, but
Oh, definitely.
now,
I will
I'm
definitely regret
regret
it. Oh god. Yeah, that was fun.
But by the way,
2
will we
weeks.
be getting
Yeah.
a level up from killing that thing, or not? quite?
I wasn't gonna ask it.
I was
Well-
kind of thinking.
Well,
I
we were
wasn't gonna
talking about the
ask.
future.
To be
so,
honest,
you know.
in honesty, to be honest, you guys have been at level 7 for a while, and this was a big fight, and you're about to approach another story arc. So, yeah, fuck it. You can level up.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck
Yes.
Oh my god.
You can level up, and you can all roll your hit points now.
Oh yeah.
Right
I
now,
gotta remember what
oh
it
my
is for a
second,
rogue.
thanks to Grant.
I gotta remember what it is for a rogue.
Oh, you almost rolled a 10 there.
Yeah, I know. I almost did.
So, Ilya rolls
I
6.
forgot where the hit dice is on the.
It says on your when you
It's right at the bottom.
open your.
Oh, there it is. It was covered. Yeah, but yeah, both druid and cleric is this. So whichever one I take.
Okay, D8. So. Come
Right at the
on,
bottom.
big numbers.
Yeah, of the
Oh, come on.
of your character sheet.
Yeah, it says
Go here,
HD.
Give me a second.
Damn.
Right beside death
Oh.
saves.
Yeah, I'll have to
Oh
find
wait,
out what
but
it
plus
is
my
that I even
con,
want.
so aha!
Oh, this is correct. Yes.
I got 60 now.
Hey, almost a
Oh.
full 10 there. Nice.
Nice.
11 hit points for Shania.
Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries. I won't royal Jeff for himself because Jeff ain't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him roll for himself.
He can roll for himself.
He's a big boy, he can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we are level 6. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So it's going to be level 3 druid or level 6 cleric.
Would you believe that currently our biggest powerhouse when it comes to hit points is fucking Feral?
He's
The
just a
cleric-
big doughy boy.
Cleric's the big boy.
I mean,
Mhm.
they're supposed to be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited about
and he
this.
is.
Yeah, they're basically
Let's
off
see.
tanks.
Yeah, or you can make them into full tanks even,
Yeah, true.
depending how you build them.
Mm.
Well, and
I
also
mean,
the
you
fun
get
thing
another
about
pool of hit points
wild
from your
shape
animal
is-
form. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
any
you
any
get that too.
damage you take in wild shape is not actual damage you're taking. So it's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
seriously,
Until
yeah.
until the point where the wild shape drops and the leftover damage then falls over onto you.
Oh, it does. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it
but
spills
still,
over.
I mean, that's still extra
Okay.
hit points.
It's really nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me roll a hit die. Oh yeah.
Hey!
Oh,
Holy hell
nice!
yes.
Full score.
Oh.
Nice.
Amazing.
Sorry, I need to put
Nice.
myself back
That
in
is
there.
very, very cool.
I added the
I am
level and it gave
very
me
happy.
6 more HP, so I had to change it back to what I had at it.
No worries. Oh yeah, just so yeah, the total. We'll get onto the leveling stuff after the stream. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, wow. I can't end this any other way except thank you to
Thanks for the
my
fun, Ed.
wonderful
Yeah.
players,
Yeah.
players who put up with my my torture of them every week. I don't know why you do, but I love you for it. I really love you.
Because it is the best kind of torture anyone can receive. That's actually fun.
Not sure about
like
that.
you put us into a funjin. It's like a fun dungeon.
A
I was gonna
fun
say, you
fun
can't call it
jam,
anything
yay.
other than torture.
Well, as usual, at the end of these streams, we usually raid, and I see Captain Robert. We have not is alive, and we have not raided them in a long time, so we're gonna go raid them.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned earlier, there will be no Scarlet Guard next week because 3 of the players aren't going to be here, and one of them has a very important conversation to have. So we're not going to be here. There's going to be no Scarlet Guard next week, but the week after there will be some Scarlet Guard. So that's 2 weeks of no Scarlet Guard, unfortunately. But next week I probably will end up doing something Dungeons and Dragons related because that's kind of what I love doing. So, or maybe role playing related. We'll have to see. Anyways, guys, I'll be back on Saturday with some Kingdom Come Deliverance, and then Sunday with the Monthly Mercenaries, where they're having to deal with the aftermath of having locked down their city. Yeah, that's fun. That's literally what happens. They lock down the city. So, yes, I will see you all in another stream, and we will see you, hopefully, in 2 weeks. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, love each other, give yourselves big hugs, give your loved ones big hugs, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!
Bye.